But the mainstream media was afraid to tell you about the news this week. This week, while the mainstream media obsessed about Second Lady Karen Pence teaching elementary school art, here are the things that happened that really matter. The Native American protester Nathan Phillips, who approached the Covington Catholic kids in the viral video from the March for Life, who claimed he was harassed and bullied by the kids who were wearing Make America Great Again hats, he is not a Vietnam veteran like he claimed he was. In fact, everything Phillips claims was a lie. The kids did not approach him. He approached the kids. The boy in the MAGA hat, Nick Sandman, did not yell "build a wall" in his face, nor did the group of kids chant anything about a wall. The kids were not harassing the black radicals. The black radicals were hurling homophobic slurs at the kids. And nobody blocked Phillips as he marched and played his drum. Phillips was the one who got in Sandman's face with his drum. There was harassment and intimidation, and that harassment was from Nathan Phillips and the black radicals aimed at the Covington Catholic kids. But did the mainstream media report on this? Did they correct their stories after they initially published the false narrative that the kids did something wrong? Oh no, the mainstream media did not. They refused to correct the record, and they kept publishing the lies. Meanwhile, Democratic socialist politicians here in the United States refused to condemn Venezuelan dictator Nicolas Maduro. These Democratic politicians remain silent, or they pivot and claim America should not get involved in foreign nations or meddle in which leaders the foreign peoples choose. Because these Democratic politicians in America have no answer for why the socialist policies in Venezuela that have led to Venezuela being a failed state that starves and oppresses and murders their people wouldn't also happen here in the U.S. if we implemented the same socialist policies here. But did the mainstream media tell you any of this? Did you see any headlines about the Democratic socialist politicians refusing to condemn a brutal dictator? No, you didn't, because the mainstream media is helping the left push their false and dangerous narrative that socialism is cool. A practicing OBGYN named Dr. Omar Hamada says no medical condition of the mother or the fetus ever requires a late-term abortion. Delivery, yes. Abortion, no, he says. Meanwhile, New York Democrats legalize late-term abortion and claim it's about the mother's health, which is obviously unscientific, contradicts medical fact, and is a lie. But did the mainstream media point out this lie? No, they did not. They published it. They helped perpetuate the lie. The Texas state legislature has proposed 6 bills that could fundamentally undermine Christianity in the state and force Christians to do things that violate their religious beliefs, like create new birth certificates for transgender people that contradict the birth gender of the person. One of the bills would also make Christian counseling to transgender people illegal unless the counselor supported the transgender ideology and encouraged transition. But did the mainstream media report to you how absolutely, unequivocally, 100% unconstitutional these bills are? How they violate religious freedom? No, they did not. The Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals ruled late last week that the Center for Medical Progress videotapes of Planned Parenthood that show Planned Parenthood's aborted baby body parts business are not deceptively edited, and that Planned Parenthood uses criminal partial birth abortions to harvest baby body parts. Now, when these tapes were first released, the mainstream media reported that the tapes should be ignored and that the law-breaking wasn't law-breaking because the tapes were deceptively edited. So did the mainstream media, now that the court has ruled the tapes were not deceptively edited, did the mainstream media correct their record and report the truth? No, they did not. The mainstream media does not care to report any of that to you, so we will. And that is my final point.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.